Shalom. Good. Yeah. Shalom. Yeah.
Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, before we get started, we'll give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Hakwadash. We want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being a great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect. We want to say peace and blessed to the hope of the elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song. I'm the brother Nabar to my left.
Brother Karab.
I would just come with a quick lesson, all right, in the spirit of probably how about Shema Shai. And basically, it's like a exhortation, continue to motivate you, all right, we continue to, with motivation, inspiration, all right, to give our people a tool to use to survive.
Mm-hmm.
And to survive is the whole thing which I have, and no man take that crying. That's the understanding the Lord have given us through prophecy, man. All right, the Lord have given us, man, them are going off.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just chiming in to let us know that it's real, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, as you see on the title of the lesson, tried to be proven. All right, man, confirmed, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the Lord is trying us daily through our walks. All right, as we have tried you through crooked ways. That's the Lord doing to us as He called us friends, man.
Right.
We had to be proven first. So that's why we go through certain trials and tribulation. Certain events in life, to be proven that we are acceptable to the Lord. All right, as you try your friend, you'll be like, hey, is you my friend? You'll do this for me. You'll do that for me. And that's what the Lord is doing to us in the spiritual manner. All right, as He telling us, is you gonna change your ways for me?
Right.
Would you do this for me? Sacrifice this for me? All right, it's all in proving that we are worthy to be to be delivered, because that's what it's all about. So we're gonna get into it. I hope your brother and sister be edified. While we lay the law down, man.
This is that word try in the etymology, 13th century. Goes into examine judiciously.
So what the scripture say about examine? It says examine ourselves whether what
in the faith.
You be in the faith, man. Because it's a constantly war within the flesh and the spirit. You gotta battle them demons in your head, man.
Right.
So you gotta examine yourself always. Is I'm doing right? Is I'm doing wrong? I'm fucking up? I'm going off? But how you know that? The scriptures. I always go back into the scriptures. Is you being a brother?
Right.
Is you reading enough or speaking enough? All that you can add back to the scriptures. You got it out.
Discover by evaluation.
Right.
Test.
It's a test. See, all this is a test.
Right.
Because the Lord already know. But this is a test for us, man. All right. As the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. And we know that we've been brought up majority of our whole life dealing out the flesh. Now it's a time for a sacrifice to sacrifice their flesh for what? For the spirit. So now we in a battle between the flesh and the spirit, warring with each other like damn,
constant basis.
Right. So that's a test for us, man. We can't act like a nigga no more. We can't act like a thought no more. You know what I'm saying? We can't act like those Babylonian mindsets. We can't have those mindsets anymore.
Right.
As we try to purify ourselves with the scriptures, all right, hoping the Lord have mercy on us in the time of coming.
It's a sit in judgment of.
Right, because you got to deal with that's going to examine, because you got to sit yourself in the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, that's why it's known as rehearsing the righteous acts, man. And we being tried for that. All right, trying to keep the commandment to the best of our ability. That's a test. Is you gonna eat this pork sandwich?
Right.
You know how good that shit smells. Somebody cook that shit right. You know what I'm saying? Bacon early in the morning. Your mama cooking bacon, or your daddy cooking bacon early in the morning. That's a test. You see? Go ahead.
It said the ground sense is separate out the good by examination.
You see that? It's separate. All right? Because that's what the Lord is doing. He is purifying us. He is molding us, man. But guess what? The leaven the whole, a little leaven the whole lump, right?
Right.
So therefore we had to get all the leaven out, man. You know, that's the purification of being washing with the word. You know, go ahead.
This Sirach 2:1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Right. If you come to serve Yahweh Shema Shai, prepare thy soul for temptation. See, this is one thing that the Christian church don't speak.
Right.
You know, you'll never hear your pastor, your preacher bring this out. You know, if you come to serve the Lord, they like, hell no. You serve the Lord, you're gonna get everything. You're gonna prosper. You know, the Lord gonna give you that man you want. Right. You know, that house you want, that car you want, the job you want. All you gotta do is come to church and pay your tithes. But it's 2023. Everybody know that's a lie.
Right, yeah. What's up?
You know?
Hey, this phone chimed in on it. If I may add to hey man, when you come to serve the Lord, man, hey, it's a must that you understand that this gonna be a bumpy ride.
Yeah, it's a bumpy road.
He that departed from iniquity maketh himself a prey, man.
That's right.
Because you decided to leave this world, depart from iniquity, and leave that old life behind. Hey, you're gonna be made a prey through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. Yeah. You're gonna be tested. The demon's gonna see if you really about the Lord.
Yeah. You know? Well, what the hold on, let me grab this real quick.
Do your thing.
Real quick precept.
Right.
Yeah, check this out. Cause that's beautiful, bro. This 1 Peter 5 and 8, and it says, "Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walking about seeking whom he may devour." See, that's the test.
Right. No breaks.
You know what I'm saying?
No breaks.
Because here it is. You don't want to do this no more. But what Satan do? Come on, man. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? You know, you go ahead and do it one more time. Right. Just one more time. And then one more time become 2 more times. And 2 more times become 3 more times. Right. And then you know you back at it. You know, that's how Satan work. Did he not try Yahweh Shai like that?
Right.
You know, when he tried to, when Yahweh Shai was fasting the 40 days and 40 nights, he came try to tempt the Lord. But that's for our mindset got to be geared up like Yahweh Shai mindset, as in what? Hit him with a precept. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how we battle the demons, our flesh. We got to go what? Back to the scriptures.
Right.
You know? Go ahead,
It's Sirach 2:2. Set thy heart aright.
Right. You got to set your mind aright. Because remember, without that getting, you got to get understanding. You know, remember when we were going to church, because I'm a victim of it. When we was going to church, we never went through the hell that we're going through now. We never went through the persecution and suffering wrongly as we do now when we were going to church. That's how you know this is it.
It's the truth.
That's how you know this is the truth, man, because when you come to serve the Lord, man, your ass go through some temptations. You know, your ass go through some fire, man. Like, God damn, you catch hell.
Right.
That's how you know this is it. Go ahead, bro.
Constantly endure.
You gotta constantly endure, man. Meaning what? You gotta come out victorious. Not only how you come out victorious, all right, having faith in Yahweh Shema Shai, you gotta apply this word, man. You gotta apply it.
Right.
That's only how you gonna constantly endure. Go ahead.
Make not haste in the time of trouble.
And that's a lot of people mindset. They like to give up because that's an Edomite mindset. You know what I'm saying? That's a Babylonian mindset to give up when things ain't going right instead of fighting through it. It said fight a good what?
Fight a good fight of faith.
It said fight a good fight of faith, man. All right? So you gotta be built for a tough for this shit, man. You know? Babylon ain't produced these type of spirits. You know, the Lord have done that. All right, as their spiritual manna continue to reign from the heavens, man. All right, the Lord did that. Wait, tell Job, gird thy loins up like a man. You know, go ahead, bro.
It said, and whosoever, it said, cleave unto him, depart not away that thou mayest be increased as thy last end.
And that's what we want. You know, that's what we pray for. The Lord have mercy on us and increase us as the last end, man. Right. Give us this spirit. All right, go ahead.
Sirach 2:4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take it cheerfully.
Right. So don't wait. What they did? James 2:1. I mean James 2:2. It said
the trying of your faith.
Yeah, count it all joy.
Right.
No, my friend, let me get it because I ain't even the
temptations.
Huh?
It's James 2:2. Count it all joy, thou.
Yeah, count it all joy when I fall into diverse temptations. That's right.
The next verse say, the trying of your faith.
Working patience. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful.
So, hey, that's what it is, man. Hey, they patience, constantly enduring. See, look, It say, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
It could be, we'll say, a patient position your what? Your souls. So you can't be quick to give up. You know, you can't be quick to throw in the towel. See, the Lord like fighters. He like soldiers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord like warriors, man. Because he a warrior.
Right.
He said he is a man of what? A war.
Action,
you know what I'm saying? so the Lord like a man or a woman that fight. You know? He love that, man. That's their integrity.
Right.
You know? But Babylon don't produce that.
Right. Just be weak and get run over.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just give up.
Right.
Jump out the building and die. Shoot yourself. You know, that's what Babylon produces.
Right.
You know, that's why the Lord is molding us now, because understanding the times that we're coming into. See, right now, yeah, but later, when Jacob trouble hit, all this, we're going to have to apply. You know, we got to talk it. We got to walk it how we talking it, man. You see that? Because our faith is going to be put to the test. All right? The lack of bread, the lack of water, the lack of resource. Right. What you going to do then? You going to give up? Or you will call upon the Lord and be patient and wait upon him.
Right. Why fasting?
You hear me?
Too many people can't do that.
You see that? Come on, man.
They ain't nothing in 24 hours, but you know what I'm saying? That's trying on your faith.
Right. And now you got to go 2-3 days.
Right. Without
eating. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Because you should be giving our praise, because you made it to the third day without eating.
Right.
I'm gonna give our praise.
But Jake don't think like that though.
Right.
You know, because why? They got that Babylonian mindset. That's why the scripture said, Micah 2:10.
Right.
Micah 2:10 say what? Arise ye and depart. But this is not your rest. So you got to come up out of that mindset. Right. That fucking microwave mindset. That drive-through mindset.
Give it to me now.
No, yeah. It's my money and I need it now. You got to get out of that mindset.
Right.
All right? Because we coming to some terrible times that we're going to have our faith and our trust in Yahweh Shema Shai in all things. We got to wait on the Lord, man, to feed us, clothe us. Whatever happened, we got to put our trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. We can't act upon our flesh. Right. That's why I said take it cheerfully. All right? Whatever brought upon thee. Go ahead, Doc.
Sirach 2:5, for gold is tried in the fire.
Right, and we that gold. And we been tried in the fire because our fire is affliction. Not the fire that's coming by the thermonuclear missile as 2/3 gonna receive. Right. But we receiving a spiritual fire. You see that? Go ahead.
An acceptable men.
And you gotta be acceptable. But this how you can be acceptable, because the Lord said, what? Prove a friend first. And we're gonna get that next. Go ahead.
In the furnace of adversity.
In the furnace of adversity, man. You know, that's how you can prove a friend when you're going through certain trials and tribulation. He come through.
Right.
I can call upon him, and guess what? He gonna show up and he gonna help me out. If nobody do that, then what? They ain't your real friend, right?
That truth be told.
You know? Leave that nigga alone, or leave her alone.
Right.
You know? She just with you because it's fun.
Convenient unto her.
Right. That's it. Go ahead out with the Sirach.
This Sirach 6 and 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
Right, and that's what the Lord doing to us, man. The Lord proving us first, man, to be worthy to escape. You know what I'm talking about? The wrath of the Lord. But he is proving us first, man. All right, you gotta meet the requirements. Right. You know what I'm saying? The Lord required a sacrifice. All right. Go ahead, bro.
Be not hasty to credit him.
Right. Don't be hasty to credit a person because he look good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're my dog. We have fun time. We drinking. We boo woo. No, don't be hasty to credit him. Right. Because when hard times come, that's when you're gonna know who truly your friend are. Right. Because everybody your friend when you up.
Right.
Even the world teach you that. Look at James Brown. You know? Everybody was his friend when he was up. When he got broke, what happened? Everybody left him. It happened to a lot of rappers and singers, actresses. You know what I'm saying? When they got it all, you know, they being, shown. Everybody fucks with them. All right, but when all shit goes sour, what happened? All their friends leave them, man. Mm-hmm. You know, all their friends leave him. Mean what? They went true to his friend, right? Mm-hmm. You got it out.
This Sirach 6 and 8. For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
Right, and you've been through that since what? Elementary.
Right.
Growing up in this world, you've been cool with a lot of people, but you start to find out they weren't really for me. Them were my friends. They was just with me because I had this. Them just women because they ain't had it. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. But Yahweh Shai is trying us like that in the spirit, man. All right? The Lord is trying us in the spirit. Go ahead, bro.
And will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
You see that? So people, that's how you know they ain't your friends. But the Lord is testing us like that. So what we gotta do? We gotta prove ourselves, man, to be counted worthy. So what we're gonna have to do? We're gonna have to endure all the afflictions. Whatever the Lord bring upon us, hey, what the Lord tell us? Cast our burden upon who?
Him.
Hey, you hear me?
Right.
So that's who you vent to. That's who you cry to. You cry to the Lord. He gonna make sure everything becomes all right. He gave you the tool, you know? But it's just where our faith gotta be at. You know, where our faith lies in. The Lord or man. The Lord or flesh. You see? Go ahead, Doc.
Hey, that John 15 or that 1 Peter? Your friend.
Get that, John.
All right, this is John chapter 15, verse 13. Greater love had no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friend.
Right, so that's why Apostle Paul has spoke of endure all things for the elect's sake. You know, because there's no greater love than a man lay down his life for who? The elect, man, for his brethren. You know, and that's another test, man, that we had to endure to be proven. We got to endure all the affliction. We got to endure all the hell, you know, all the back talk. You know what I'm talking about? We got to do all that for who? The elect's sake. Going back to what? Friends, man. Being proven, right? Go ahead.
Verse 14, ye are my friends if you do whatsoever I command you.
Right.
Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth.
Right.
But I have called you friends.
The Lord have called us friends, man. Go ahead.
For all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you.
Right, and that's going to the understanding.
Right, that
because
you're gonna go.
The Lord have given us to understand. He said everything that the Father have gave him, he have given it to us. Right. So when somebody put you on game, you can't not knock that. Hey, bro, we finna go in this store. You know what I'm saying? They be bullshitting in here. Woo. You got to understand it, right? So therefore, when you get in the store, why are you gonna act different? Why are you gonna panic? Why are you gonna do this and that when he just told you the rundown? Right. So that's what the Lord have given us in the spirit. He given us the rundown, man. How to be, how to act, you know, be presentable. Go ahead, Doc.
Hey, this 2 Timothy 3:10. But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life, purpose, faith, long suffering, charity, patience, persecutions.
Bro, that's all them the cheat code.
Right.
All that's the cheat code to endure, man. You see what the Lord have given us? He given us the keys to endure. Go back with that off of the T.
This is 2 Timothy 3:10. But thou hast fully known my doctrine.
Right. So we have fully known his doctrine. Because what he said, we are what? Friends.
Right.
So he has given us the secrets. The Lord said he revealed his secrets to who?
His servants,
the prophets. You see that? Go ahead, Doc.
Manner of life.
He gave us the manner of life, which is this understanding this word, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Purpose.
Our purpose, man. Right. What's our purpose?
Hey, fearing Yahweh Shema Shine, keeping the commandments. That's the whole.
That's the whole dude, man. That's our purpose.
Right.
Go ahead.
Faith.
Because faith is what?
Pleasing unto him.
Because faith without works is what?
Dead.
All right, it's impossible to please the Lord without what?
Faith.
All right, then. So the Lord has given us the tools, man. Faith, go ahead.
Long suffering.
Long suffering, because we have to be long suffering.
Right.
We can't be too quick to give up. We can't be too quick to slap the shit out of somebody.
Right.
We gotta be long suffering. Yeah, they say be ye angry, but sin not. So you gotta be long suffering. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want to quit, but you can't quit.
You gotta move, man.
You know?
Wise as a serpent,
harmless as a dove. That's right, bro. That's right. Go ahead.
It says charity.
Charity, because charity covers the what?
Multitude of sin.
And charity just ain't by money, even though you know it is, you give, but also
the word.
Feeding brothers the word as we comfort one another with what? With these words, man. That's charity also. All right. Go ahead.
Patience.
Because patience possess your souls. So you have to be patient in Babylon and Great. You know? The Lord deal with patience.
Right.
Even the wicked deal with patience. Esau Edom, you see the nigga got patience. You know, because if he wanted to, if it was really in him, you know, even though it's not, he would have been destroyed up, but he had
manner of life, purpose, faith, long suffering, charity, patience, Persecutions.
Persecution. You see that? That's why we brought out Sirach 2:1, because we're gonna suffer persecution.
2 Timothy 3:10. Thou hast fully known my doctrine.
Oh man, that's that. See, look, you see that?
Persecutions.
Persecution. You see that? That's why we brought out Sirach 2:1, because we're gonna suffer persecution.
2 Timothy 3:10. Thou hast fully known my doctrine. All right, come on, we still on. It's 2 Timothy 3:11. Persecutions, afflictions.
Right. See, this part of persecution, this part of affliction, had to go through this.
Right.
See, YouTube know what they doing.
Right. Hey, that's
You know,
right there.
The prince of the power of the earth know what they doing.
Right.
You know, so we had to what? We had to suffer this.
All suffer.
What can we do? You know what I'm saying? What can we do? Go ahead, Doc.
Which came unto me at Antioch and at Iconium and at Lystra, what persecutions I endure, but out of them all the Lord delivered me.
Right, now here it is. We trying to shoot this, you know what I'm saying, this lesson. We can't even get upset how we want to get upset, because they're gonna throw the spirit off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this how Satan work, and guess what? We gotta remain humble. You know? We gotta remain humble, man. We gotta remain in the mindset of we gotta do this work.
Right.
You know? Go ahead, Doc.
Hey, one more verse. It says 2 Timothy 3:12. Yea, and all that will live godly in Yahweh shall suffer persecution.
You see that? All that live godly in Yahweh shall not get that 1 Peter 4:1. All that live godly in Yahweh shall suffer persecution. Why? Because this precept right here gonna let you know.
This 1 Peter 4:1. For as much then as Yahweh shall have suffered.
Right,
for
see
us.
that? So everybody that believe in the Lord, guess what? You're gonna suffer. You're gonna suffer persecution, man. Man, let's read the precept all the way out.
This 1 Peter 4:1. For as much then as Yahweh shall have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind, for he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin.
Did not the preacher just said, those that what? Go back to the other precept real quick.
Those that will live godly in Yahweh shall suffer persecution.
Shall suffer persecution, man.
That's
so that's why you got to arm yourself
like
likewise with that same mind as Yahweh shall suffer. Guess what? You're gonna suffer too, nigga. The scriptures say that the servant is not greater than his master. You know. So guess what? The Lord suffered, we suffer too, man. You gotta get it out. We had quoted that Johnson.
Get their songs.
Come.
This Psalm 66:10, it say, for thou, O Yahweh Shem Avashai, has proved us.
Right, the Lord is proving us, man. All right, daily, as we continue to examine ourselves, whether we be in the faith, as we continue to shed off that old man. All right, when you go into Ephesians 4, all right, that the Lord is what proving us, man, is we worthy to escape, all right, and to see the Son of Man, man. All right, go ahead, Doc.
And thou hast tried us as silver is tried.
Right, see, the Lord is trying us as silver and gold is tried, man. Go ahead.
That was it on there.
All right.
It say, then, I was finna say, quote a scripture, if I may add, then you should know who are my chosen when they be tried as gold is tried.
Yeah.
You see?
Come out victorious, man.
Right, victory. Hey, like the brother Nabal always say, victory over the flesh.
That's right. And that's the time that we really have to mold ourselves into having victory over the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Saying no when you want to say yes. You know, I deal with that, you know, and that's why I had to push that towards the camp. You know what I'm saying? Hey, brother, victory over the flesh, man.
Right.
You know, because sometimes, yeah, you got the opportunity. Yeah, you can do it, but sometimes, like, fall back. Hell no, you know? And you grow thereby, man. You know, because understanding the time that we enter in, bad times, hard times.
Right.
So you want to loose yourself in them bands of Babylon and Great while you still yet have liberty. You don't want to be still in that mindset, and then here it is, you always normally to go out to eat. Now you can't go out to eat, your mind on that, so you get mad, frustrated, you can't think right, you can't sleep because here it is, you think about you ain't went out tonight. No, get yourself out of that mindset. Understand the time that we are in.
Right.
Pearly time is coming. You know, so break all them bands while you can. That's a lesson now.
Yep,
break all the bands that you can, man, while you yet have liberty. You got it out.
Hey, this Daniel 12:10. Many shall be purified and made white.
Yeah, that's going to, like say, the elect gonna be made white, man. As them wet chase version. You got it all out.
And tried. But the wicked shall do wickedly.
But the wicked shall do wickedly, because it says, such as death to death,
They're famine to famine.
such as the famine to famine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because here it is, the Lord already programmed who He gonna deliver and who He gonna destroy, man.
Right.
All right, but go ahead.
It said, and none of the wicked shall understand.
And none of the wicked shall understand, because what 2/3 is wicked. And what's gonna happen to 2/3 of our people? They're gonna get caught in that physical fire, as the Lord put us through the spiritual fire.
Right.
All right, 2/3 gonna get caught in that physical fire, and you do not want to get caught up in that, man. All right, go ahead.
But the wise shall understand.
But the wise gonna understand. Why? Because the Lord have given the wise the secrets.
Mhm.
You see that? Because what the Lord said, my sheep don't hear my voice. You know, and He said, well, what did it? Romans 12. It was given unto them to know the mystery.
Yeah, it was given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is
It's
not given. Yeah,
That's right.
That's in Matthew.
I didn't Matthew, but I'm talking about the one that
Israel have not obtained that which they seek
yeah.
But the election have
But the
obtained
election,
it, and
that's
the
what I'm
rest
speaking
were
on.
blind.
Right, the rest is
That's
blind.
Romans 11:7.
Yeah, I said 12:1 then.
Yeah, because 12:1, which is beautiful. Give up your body a living sacrifice, man. You see, that's what Romans 12:1 going into, pleasing the Lord. Your body, is their sacrifice.
Yeah, matter of fact, grab that, because that's going to that tribe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, being put to that test as Abraham.
Yeah.
All right, he was tested to sacrifice Isaac.
Right.
That was a test, and he passed the test because he was going to do it.
Man.
But the Lord had to send the angel down to stop him. You know what I'm saying? But he was willing to what? Make that sacrifice, man.
Right.
As he was being tested. And we got to be willing to make sacrifices as us being tested. You know, is you willing to go that extra mile? You know, you got that job. Yep. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Yahweh Shema Shai,
right?
Which is your reasonable service.
Right. See, this is your reasonable service. Yeah. All right, because that's what we're supposed to be doing anyway.
Right.
You know? And go grab it, Romans 11:7.
It's Romans chapter 11, verse 7.
Right. Israel
7 and 11. That's what it is. Romans 7:11. Yeah, Romans 11:7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for.
Right, Israel had not obtained it. Because he wasn't giving up to everybody to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. Right. You see that? That's going. Go ahead.
But the election have obtained it.
But the election have obtained it.
And the rest were blinded.
And the rest were blinded. All right. Now go back to the other John. Now go back to the
Psalms 26:2.
Yeah.
This is Psalms chapter 26:2. I'm gonna read it in the KJV. Examine me, O Lord, and prove me. Try my reins and my heart.
Right. Go ahead.
Psalms 26:2 in the NLT. Put me on trial.
Right. And this is a trial of our faith, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he said, put me on trial. Go ahead.
Put me on trial, Lord. Going back to the definition of Christ stand in judgment. Put me on trial, Lord, and cross-examine me and test my motives and my heart.
Woo!
Test my motives, man. See if my motives on point. I can say what I'm gonna say, but just test me. Test me. Hey, the Lord look at the inward man.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah. That's the difference between Christianity and us, you know what I'm saying, coming back to our heritage being Israelites, man. Mm-hmm. Because it said they with their hearts, with their mind, they do under me. But what? They what is it?
With their
mouth and their lips, they honor me, but their hearts is far from him, man.
Right.
All right. Because when it come down to the hell and catching the hell, hey, Christianity not with that. You know what I'm talking about? Christianity don't approve of that.
Right.
That's why so much prosperity doctrine going on in the church houses. You know, because they don't approve of catching hell for the Lord. You know, but guess what? The scripture says, "I come to serve the Lord."
Prepare thyself for temptation.
Prepare thyself for temptation. Right. You know, but it's a trial of our faith because the Lord trying to see you what if you worthy. Remember, He said He proved a friend first. Go ahead, out.
That is Job 23:10, right behind it. But He knoweth the way that I take.
Right. See, the Lord know it because man going to the Lord, right? So he know the way you take. Go ahead.
And when he tried me, and when he have tried me, I shall come forth as gold.
Right. So that's the mindset we supposed to have. Like, we're going to endure all things, man, for the elect's sake. Because when he tried us, we should come out as gold. That's supposed to be your mindset.
Right.
Not the mindset of, I'm going to quit. I'm going to give up. No, the Lord ain't dealing with quitters, man. All right? We want to come out as gold, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Right, it's 2 Corinthians 4:17, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment.
Right, our light affliction, man, the hell that we catch, it but for a moment, it's not forever.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
Working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Right, because we're speaking of the kingdom of heaven. Remember, as much as Yahweh shall suffer,
You should suffer.
we should suffer too. But all that suffer with him shall, I'm going to get that too. That's go ahead.
Come on.
The suffer also shall reign with him. Go ahead, Doc.
This is 2 Corinthians 4:18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. You see, men go hard for incorruptible crowns in America, hey, but we're gonna go hard for that crown that's not corruptible, man. I mean, men go hard for corruptible crowns.
Right.
We're not finna go hard for incorruptible crowns, man. We're going hard for incorruptible crowns. So
That's right. I got a 2 Timothy.
slip of the tongue.
This is 2 Timothy 2:11.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I started 11, but this 2 Corinthians 2:12, it says, if we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he shall also deny us.
Right.
You see that? So we suffer for Yahweh Shah. So guess what? We're going to reign with Yahweh Shah. We're going to join earth with Yahweh Shah. But you got to endure. You got to endure, man. All right? That's why he giving us the understanding to endure.
Right.
All right? Go ahead, Doc.
Hey, what's the last one we got? We got Judith 8:27 in that word admonish. This is Judith chapter 8, verse 27. And it says, for he have not tried us in the fire as he did them. For the examination of their hearts, neither have he taken vengeance on us, but the Lord have scourged them that come near unto him to admonish them.
That's right.
Right. When you go into that word admonish in the etymology, mid-14th century, it goes into to remind, urge, exhort, warn, or give warning.
And the Lord has given us the warning. He's telling us, man. All right, as we continue to understand and seek him more, you know what I'm talking about?
Right.
We get that warning of, hey, this is it. You know, the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Mhm.
Our salvation is nearer than we believe. You know, matter of fact,
What's up?
we're gonna end on this. Grab that 2 Timothy. I'll start at 1.
Go on.
2 Timothy 2.
Oh man, yep.
Yeah, start at 1 now.
Yep.
That's it right here.
It's 2 Timothy chapter 2, starting at 1.
Right.
Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahweh Shah.
Right. See that? Be strong in the grace that was in Yahweh Shah, man. All right, the time us now, man, to return and repent. You gotta be strong in this, man. Because what our light affliction, but for a moment. So we gotta hold on. Go ahead.
2 Timothy 2:2. The things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to a faithful man.
Right. See that? Because who the witnesses? The elect.
Right.
All right, because we had a testimony. When you go to testimony, you're going to testify. And testifying, you have to have a what? A witness. Which the Lord have revealed his secret to us. So the Lord told the prophets known as witnesses, man. Go ahead. That's why you got Jehovah Witnesses. You know how Jehovah Witnesses, they claim to be the 144,000?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the elect is the witness. Go ahead, Doc.
It say who should be able to teach others also.
Right. See that? We able to teach others, man.
Right.
You know, go ahead, Doc.
Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier.
Right. You got to endure hardness as a soldier. Go ahead.
No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life,
Woo!
that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
You see that? So you can't entangle yourself with Babylon and great. That's the test. You know, trying to give up the flesh, man. All the things that you used to like to do in the world, you can't do it in the truth.
Right.
So that's the flesh. That's the battle between the flesh and the spirit. I sure want to smoke. You know what I'm saying? I sure want to do this. I sure want to do that.
Look at this woman looking at me.
Right.
Right.
You can't do that. That's the battle. That's the battle to win Yahweh Shah over. You got to sacrifice the flesh. You know, as being what? Tested and tried, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
2 Timothy.
You know, a lot of people say that nigga just tried me, man.
Right.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she just tried me.
Right.
Meanwhile, she tests you.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Go ahead.
2 Timothy 2:5. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned except he strive lawfully.
You see that?
Yeah.
So we got to continue in the faith, man. That's how we're going to receive them crowns, man. Keep going on that, John.
2 Timothy 2:6. The husband that labor must be first partakers of the fruits.
Yeah. Consider
what I say, and the Lord give thee understanding in all things.
Oh, the Lord gonna give us the understanding. Keep going, go to a point.
2 Timothy 2:8. Remember that Yahweh Shah of the seed of David was raised from the dead according to my gospel, wherein I suffer trouble as an evildoer, even unto bonds, but the word of the Most High is not bound.
Right, keep going.
It say, therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake,
right,
that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Yahweh Shah with eternal glory.
Go ahead.
It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him.
You see that? Go ahead.
And if we suffer, we shall also reign with him. And if we deny him, he will also deny us.
Go ahead.
If we believe not, yet he abideth faithful, he cannot deny himself.
Right, go ahead.
And of these things put them in remembrance, charging them before the Lord that they strive not about words to no profit, but to the subverting of the hearers.
And that's the point.
Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth.
You see that?
Man, it's beautiful. You gotta let them ride, man. They self-explanatory.
They're self-explanatory. But here it is. It says study.
Yeah.
With all that getting, you gotta get the understanding that here it is. The Lord is testing us, man. All right, to be what counted worthy to escape the hell and the wrath of the Lord. You know, so if you come to serve the Lord, yeah, you know you're gonna catch hell, but guess what? You got someone to call on. He gave us the cheat code. Yeah, about Shema Shah, please, woo, about Shah. That's the cheat code. And get what the Lord gonna do? He gonna cease it for a minute. But you gotta remember, as you try gold in the fire, it's a constant quench. Put it in the fire, hit it, quench it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a constant work to make it sharp and what ready. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. We gotta endure all of that, man. We gotta endure it, man. So try is being proven. We try to be proven for the Lord, all right, to be delivered.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So with that, I hope your brothers and sisters are edified. At the next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ball. Hey, Baraka Akir, man. Hey, DT Bay. DTA, baby.
DTA.
Hey. It was beautiful, huh?
Yeah, it was. Man.